Welcome back, everybody. It's day two, final match. Dave Daly taking on Rex UA. Referee Anton Fedishin is going to be manning the table. Our good friend Beltaj Atwal keeping score. Hope you enjoyed this day two of the 2025 BC Open Snooker Championship. It's David Burney in the booth. It's been an exciting game, day, I should say. I think this is going to be an exciting game too.
Just to make sure I can. Sorry.
And just both players just doing the final preparations, and we should be getting underway very soon. We are on Snooker Canada's Facebook and YouTube page. Feel free to search us out, like and subscribe. Feel free to tell your friends. You can find all updated matches at challenge.com. That's challenge.com/2025 Snooker Canada BC Open Group, and Dave Daly ready, set to break us off to get frame one going. So just looking, Rex is undefeated in the group. Basically, this is just seeding right here. Well, I'm not sure the results. Well, Rex beat Gary, so if Dave is able to beat Rex here, it would look like, yeah, a real three-way tie. It'd be very interesting. Both players definitely will be moving on to tomorrow's knockout phase. I think the big question is here, if Gary's win, he'll be the first seed, so he'll be able to have a little bit of a sleep in, as we'll start tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific time. It could get a little messy. We might be in store for a blue ball off the spot. I'm just looking, if Dave beats Rex, and Rex beat Gary, and Gary beat Dave, we'll attack that beast when we get to it. It's like a snooker shot. You don't want to get ahead of yourself when you're down on the shot. Let's just focus on the action here. Rex does have the high break of the tournament so far at 53. So we'll tack in their safety there, opening up some reds, but he's got a great cue ball. Dave has the shot of coming off a couple cushions, maybe getting up nice and tight behind that brown. He's knocked out the brown, but he's got a great cue ball. Great judgment of pace. Definitely, if you have any comments or questions, fire them our way. As well, feel free to let us know where you're tuning in from. Yes, Sean, I was just asking if the commentary does look at the chat. I do a little bit. Yeah, it looks like here on both YouTube and Facebook, but no one's really jumping into the Facebook chat. I just came back into the booth to get this one going. So I just had to refresh the chat. So just seeing a few comments that came through. Many apologies. Oh. So Rex hasn't been on this table, but Dave has. He played their first match of the tournament here. Sean, it's a chat. As long as you keep it civilized, you can do what you want. If you want to post pics, if you want to put on your support for any player. As you can see there, that looks like that pink does go into the left middle. The right middle, I should say. Oh, he's had a nice red there, and he's got a result. Came off the horn and is on the right side of the blue. It's fortunate enough he does have a lot of reds open, actually. Just looking at the reds in the middle of the table, there's two there that are just primed for a firing range. But as well he has... Oh, but he can't pull the trigger on the blue. Jason Brady's not playing in this. Brady Golan actually now lives out in Alberta, so it's a bit of a trek for him to come out here. There's expenses, obviously. Gotta find a place to stay, the traveling out here, whether by car or airplane. And we are doing our best, obviously, to increase the prize pot for these players to make it luring for them to come out. But really our first order of business a few years back when we got this tournament re-going after a few years that it didn't run was just to get players playing. That was the main focus. And now there is a lot of hustle and bustle around the snooker tables here at 147. A few more rooms opening up in the lower mainland. So lots of great stuff to see. Our friends down in Seattle, Ox Billiards, doing a wonderful job. As Dave Daly, who will be coming to the table right now, is aptly involved with them. Well, Sean, if you're in the lower mainland, I know Cliff does pay visits from time to time, so he's always willing to autograph felt programs, cues, balls. Just a reminder, the action will start tomorrow at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. The 2-3 matches will be best of 3. That starts the knockout phase. And then we will jump into best of 5s in the Sweet 16 and quarterfinals. And then when we come back on Championship Sunday, the semis and finals will be best of 7. Lots of great room here at Top 147 if you want to come down and check in the action. Sean, I might have been at that event a few years ago at Crescent Beach when Cliff was there. I believe he was entertaining the crowd in a nice pink polo shirt. So, you know what? Maybe we have met and just not known it. Definitely, it's a small but great community in the snooker world. I think our good friend Darren Taylor has jumped into the booth with me from time to time when I've done some events in America. He accurately says it. When you become friends with people in the snooker world, you're friends for life. Now there's a nickname, Sean, the Red Devil. Oh, great long red there by Dave. Just a little update from the tournament. Our Group A is complete, so Albert Lamb went undefeated in that group. He'll be a #1 seed coming out of that group. Charlie Brown went 4-1, and Milan Shonjay completed at 2-3. So Albert will be able to have a little bit of a lie-in tomorrow morning. Unfortunately, Margot Lisovenko and Eric Nelson are going home. Earlier this week, Vineet Dasani had to pull out. You did see Vineet in the room helping out with scorekeeping. He'll be all weekend long, but just had a little bit of an injury that made it tough for him to cue. But really appreciate Vineet helping out, and he was definitely doing his best to cheer on his young son, Rian Dasani. Yeah, young Rian, 10 years old. Fortunately, didn't have a victory in this tournament. Had some very close frames, that's for sure. I think the youngster is going to take away as a great learning experience. Yeah. Young Rian Desani is in that group, and unfortunately Merhan Manashkar, last year's runner-up, just wasn't able to make it yesterday, and 2 matches just doesn't seem right. He was certainly stunned by that. Just a miscue. He really popped up quickly and looked quite puzzling at his tip. Rex definitely a strong player. He does have the high break of the tournament so far at 53. I haven't heard of what the high break of today is, Sean, but Sean, we need you to come in the room and be our statistician. You maybe could be feeding me some potting percentages, rest percentage, safety percentage. Does look like Rex does have a red to the left middle. Ooh. Referee Fedishin just took a step right in front of our camera just to put the focus on him. We don't have people man our cameras right now, but hopefully as we can continue to grow and venues get a bit bigger, we can get those great camera people on the wheeled tripods to give beautiful shots for all you viewers at home. It's going to run a little bit. If he's got the cover by the green. Kind of looks like, I think he's just waiting for John Robertson to take his shot. I think that looks like there is a pathway to the potting angle for this red and to the left middle. Let's knocked out the blue nicely. Oh, he's fortunate. Just a little flick on that blue. Almost pushed this cue ball into the left middle. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything easily goes into the top left corner pocket for Rex. He might have to take on this right into the middle pocket, but then he's got that red blocking the path for the pink into the top right corner. The blues covered that red. It's a long red for Rex. Looks like he's wanting to take it on. Finite to Sandy, time in. Yep, we're just at top 147 for the remaining of the tournament. Appreciate your help, Finite. So looking forward to seeing you again, helping out with some scorekeeping. Dave has put Rex in a nice little snooker. Rex does have the lead in this first frame, 34-18. Dave battling nicely as Rex is a tough customer. Oh, very close. And Dave definitely wants to put him back. He has no interest in coming to the table unless there is an object ball that is hit successfully. It's a better chance of hitting that red by the pink. Oh, and sorry, just watching the replay on that last shot. Let's see how Rex can make the adjustments. Successful in his second attempt. Swerve that Dave's trying to do here. That's a good hit. Obviously that's a dangerous shot and will definitely make any room owner heart skip many beats. But Dave down in the Seattle area does have his own table at home, so pretty sure he's able to practice that shot, and you know, if he rips the cloth, it's his own fault, and he will be responsible for replacing it. So I think it's a shot that you gradually want to learn, or at least have someone that is proficient in many shots in the game of snooker to teach you how to take on that big masse and swerve shot. Just Bobby Baines in the foreground there. A little tough for us to see what happened with that shot of Dave's, but it's like a result there. Great snooker by Rex, acknowledged by a tap on the table. Wow, what a red that was. Just slammed right into the pocket. think he could have the snooker behind the yellow. Just tough to tell from our vantage point. Yes, he does. He's going to need a little bit of a swerve. Oh, we almost had a great result there of getting by the pink. Just 16 points in it in this first frame. Best of 3 round robin match. This is our last TV table match. Getting down to it as we only have 4 matches left in the day. Definitely come back and see us tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific time. That's when the knockout round kicks off. We'll have our 2 and 3 seeds in the groups battling it out in a best of 3. Followed by the winners of those 2 versus 3 seed matches. The number 1 seed in each group gets a bye. And they'll battle in a best of 5 in the Sweet 16 to burst the final 8. And by the close of tomorrow, we'll know who the final 4 is. I think, John, as long as you're comfortable, you know, Stephen Hendry bought a 40-pound Rex Chapman cue, and it netted him 7 world titles. So it is definitely a comfort game. You know, you see a lot of different, interesting stances and bridge hands. Obviously, there is technique that you can learn. But we all have our little individuality quirks. As probably no one would want to model their game after Alex Higgins, twitching and turning on every shot, but it was successful for him. It's just rolled on a little bit that Rex wasn't able to get the snooker. Oh, Dave almost went in off there. Well, just 13 points in at 25. Black's pretty safe. That's a ball that Dave is going to need if he wants to nip this first frame. That is correct. There's a great book, How I Play Snooker, by Joe Davis. Really pioneered the game way back. He was the one that bought the World Championship trophy and held on to it for quite a while. He won it for the first time in 1927. I guess he didn't fancy the middle pocket, but yeah, I don't think Rex really wants to do anything with that black ball over there. Looks like Dave has found something. He was a little upset yesterday. It felt like he just couldn't hit anything. He was really struggling. But he's Giving Rex a run for his money here in this first frame. And you keep potting like that, you're going to start putting some wins on the board. Yeah, big blue to take on here. What if he struck? Oh, he would have loved to have developed that pink a little bit. Rex just glancing over at the scoreboard. He does need the pink for the frame. Dave needs pink and black. Very tricky shot going down the cushion here. Yeah, smart shot there. Yeah. Rex is alright because Dave needs a good pink here. Oh, we would have loved maybe if that pink just cannoned into that black, just brought it out a little bit. Rex wants to do nothing with that black. He just needs pink, so he's kind of holding all the cards right now. What if he might go possibly like cushion first and shoot the pink up table, and maybe it could cannon into the black. Oh, this is going to be trouble. This is going to come out and leave a potential long pot for Rex. Into the yellow pocket, coming over looking the angle. This for frame one of this best of three round robin match. And he hasn't left an easy sitter there for Dave. So the frame continues. Oh, Dave's got to be disgusted with that one. So just concentrate. All you need is the pink for the frame, Rex. There it is. So Rex UA takes the first frame by a scoreline of 51-34. We'll step aside for a quick break and come right back with frame two. And we're back here. Frame 2 action. Rex UA just broke off. And Dave Daly coming to the table. The early onset of frame 2. He's got a nice red that's gone into the left middle to start. He is on the black. Ooh, maybe just kind of force the issue on that black. Must be a touching ball. That previous shot. Referee Anton Fedoshin has come over and he has signified that his cue ball is touching a red ball right now. So Dave can shoot away as that contact acts as a hit. Maybe a little pacey there for Dave. Yeah, it's sometimes tough to just get the right stream correct. I appreciate the comments, guys and gals. Just sometimes I'm watching the live table and I've also got the studio feed there, but then also looking at the stream as it comes up on Facebook and YouTube, just so I can interact with you guys in the chat. So we know the one in the Yes, Sean, I do play. This is David Burney in the booth. Glad that you've been tuning in afternoon. Appreciate all your comments coming through. If anyone else there is out there in the chat, let us know where you're tuning in from. If you've had any comments or questions, or put your support for Dave or Rex. I'm pretty sure they'd love to hear it through the Ethernet. It is the 2025 BC Open Snooker Championship Day 2, moving day. Round robin coming to a close. We had 41 great competitors, and by maybe an hour or so time, we'll be down to 24. Nice red to get things going. Does he have the pink? Oh, I don't think so. It's tough to tell. Let's see if we can possibly. Yeah, even zooming in, that pink doesn't look good, so he's going to opt for the black. Choosing the rest made it that much more difficult. Those come out and left a relatively easy starter here for Rex. And he can get into the cue ball here, just stun it to the side and be on the right side of the blue, but it looks like he's going to tape top. Maybe he's got a bit more of a severe angle. But he can't get it to drop. Yeah, he's not tempted into one of those long reds. Just going to clip off the pack. But solid into the red there. Would have liked a little flick, but those two reds on the left side kind of covering each other, so the pot's not there. They surely isn't going for the plant there. That would evoke some strong courage. I don't know if David had that much courage going over Goliath when he was victorious over the giant. But the tough part is, it's just Dave having a tough time of how can he return to bulk? It might just have to be a containing safety here. Well played, but he's left a red into the right middle. Oh, just opted to play safe. Trying to maybe get behind that brown. Oh, this might hurt the Irish-born, now American living Dave Daly. Well, at first glance it doesn't look like anything's on. I don't think it's there. Oh, he found a gap very nicely. Look at that pink. Or that red by the pink. Successful there, and he's left a relatively easy red for Dave, but it's he's going to spin around. He can. I always thought he was going to bring out the redwoods. A little touch shot here to stay on the black. Well done. Just another update. And the groups looks like John Robertson has gone undefeated in his group. He's beaten Sean Talbot, but John can have a little longer of a rest. Sean will punch his way into the knockout phase, but be a 2 seed. As in our previous TV match, Gordon Wu defeated Dermot Devine to put him into the knockout phase. So we just got a few more groups to wrap up. Definitely, if you're interested in any results, check out challenge.com. That's challenge.com/2025 Snooker Canada BC Open Group. It's got a thin gut, just needs to lightly go in, should come off the cushion for the black into the opposite pocket. Well, maybe the angle's a bit more severe. But he's got blue into the middle. How's he feeling here? You want to take that blue in there and slam into the reds? That's a nice little split. Didn't burst them open like a firecracker, but it's got a red into the top left corner. Should be able to come off the cushion and be on the black. Sean is asking whereabouts can you play in the lower mainland. All right, well, here's the roll call of it. We're here at Top 147 Snooker and Billiards Lounge. That's in Richmond on number 3 Road, as well on Alexandria Road, I believe, in Richmond. There is the Star Snooker Club. And if we make our way up into Vancouver, there's East End Billiards. There's also the Unit 26 and Unit 100 ANAF, Army, Navy, Air Force Servicemen's Club, as well as Marsden Billiards up on Kingsway in Vancouver. And then we move a little eastbound, and there's House of Pool in New Westminster. There also is up in Coquitlam, I believe on Austin Road. The name is just eluding me right now, but they do have one snooker table in their room, so check them out. And then our partner in this group, or in this tournament, Snooked, they're out in Surrey. And as well, there's the Fraser Billiards and Snooker Room. You can definitely go to Snooker Canada's website. That's snookercanada.com, and they do have a room finder, or maybe a table finder, that you can search there and find out anywhere in Canada where there is a table. Hopefully one is near your neighborhood, and you can get out there and start playing the great game of snooker. Nice a little break of 8 here for Dave so far. Continues to grow and continues his lead. He's got a nice black there. He's got a 25-2 advantage. Oh, that hurts. That's going to hurt Dave. It was a tough shot. Rest coming down the cushion. Those are certainly not easy. But the slow pace has gifted Rex a chance. Black is open. Ooh, Rex easily could storm right back into this match and frame with this visit. I think you would like to be a little bit higher on that black. But that red is relatively easy to the corner pocket. So just kind of has to focus on the black. It's a thin cut, so he's going to lose a little control of the cue ball. Played that nicely. Oh, just got a favorable cannon into the pink to just deaden the momentum of the cue ball. And now he's got that red into the top left corner. He's feeling confident in this pink. Ooh, just had to be a bit thinner. He had an opportunity to score a little bit more, but he'll take that 9 inch by inch if he can crawl back. Oh. I think he's all right because that yellow is got the potting path for that red just beneath it, but has a thin cut into the right middle. Just got to be concerned a little bit with the in-off. So he's just refusing that. Oh, Dave's doesn't like that safe shot. I think it's a tricky red into the yellow pocket. Rex doesn't like it. Opting to hopefully maybe get a snooker behind the black. Maybe he's baited Dave into taking this long red close to the yellow pocket. A lot of distance to cover here. Easily over 11.5 feet. And there's a couple reds on, but they're not easy. They are thin cuts. Might be able to take this. He's going to play safe, try and get behind that pink. Good discipline. Sometimes some players might think taking a little slight blind cut on that red to the middle could come down for the black. A decent shot to nothing there for Dave. Gonna run enough. It looks like it should. Yeah, it's just got nice to that top cushion. Is this a 3-ball plant here? I think he was playing with an element of safe, but it just got into those jaws of the top left corner. It's given Dave a great opportunity to get in and add to his lead. Nice pause in that backswing that Dave has there. It's a thin cut here. Might just slightly be mindful of an in-off. Maybe yeah, it looks like he's going to play a little bit of bottom there. A little stun off it to avoid that in-off. That's a nice shot there by Dave. Snookered him on both reds. Maybe he might try and slide it behind the brown, but that's a real difficult shot. This one a little bit easier, and the result is just the same, leaving your opponent a bit of trouble. And that's a miss there. And Dave will be putting him back. Happy to rack up the points. He'd love to put us into a decider. Oh, now it's getting a little costly going into the black. This is gonna. They've a referee at a lot of the events down in Ox, so he's got a keen eye for replacement. just millimeters. Now, as a result, the difference is 45 and 43 on the table. Cannot go back. Always is a chance of a free ball when you get down to that final red. Yeah. Just ran on just a bit much. Obviously, there's two reds on the table. Would have been a fantastic shot if that was the final red. Yeah, I was hoping that to get in, so that's a concession there. So we are headed to yet another decider on our streaming table. What a way to end the day here. It's Dave Daly and Rex Yue going to the ends. Only time will tell who will be victorious. Stand by, everybody. We'll be right back after this short break. And we're back, everybody, with this deciding frame between Dave Daly and Rex UA. There's many places that you want to go on the breakoff shot, and that's probably the last place you want to go. But sometimes they say that's the best 4 points you can give away. So we'll just see how this frame pans out, and if that 4 points will be some importance later on. I see a little business if Dave wanted to take that on. Have to find the swan. Swan has definitely made a lot of appearance in this tournament. One of the more rare pieces. That was touching, so he's able to shoot away. Dave does have this red top right corner. I think he would rather have a flick on that blue rather than a kiss. Maybe there is a kink in the armor here. Dave possibly could have found it. Dave has a little in off on that red. So we can see there that blue is covering up that top left corner pocket. Always can really decrease the pace in a match. But whoever is able to get in and get a red. She's given an opportunity for Dave. Ooh, well, it's ran just a little far. It's making the safety that much tougher, as there is one red up here in the bulk area. Rex was fortunate enough that that red ran on, or the Escubo ran on, and the green came to his savior to block the potting path on that red. Looks like a little bit of a re-rack here. Don't see that much sometimes in the amateur game. Some players don't even know what a re-rack is. So both players didn't really feel like anything was materializing, and they asked referee Fedishin if they wouldn't mind having a re-rack. Both players agree, and it's game on. Usually sometimes the referee would interfere or intervene in that position and just if he didn't really see anything was going, it was quite a stalemate, then he would tell the players, if I'm not seeing any progression in the next couple of shots, we're going to have a re-rack. It's pretty as a pitcher for a breakoff shot there. Got his cue ball nicely into the ball carrier and really hardly disturbed the triangle at all. Be a touching ball here. The referee hasn't come in to acknowledge that, so it looks like there's possibly a little bit of a gap. So first chance here for Dave. He's got a red into the green pocket. Oh, he's got a nice shot there. We might just be a bit straight on that blue. But just coming to take a look to see if that black goes in the top left, because he's got red out there on the right side of the table in the open. Oh, Rex was nicely able to get out of that snooker. Here, I think the plant is pretty easy here. All you have to do is pretty much take this red and Just hit that other one. But it can be missed. Can you believe it? Yeah, there's a wry smile there. He couldn't believe that. So this could be a real big opportunity here for Rex. Definitely a prolific potter. The angles there that he can just can into the reds. You know, gotta. I could probably wanna. Is the angle not there? Is he? Oh no, he's good. For a second there, I thought he might have gone just a bit too far. Yes. Oh, that's come along very nice. This is what Dave did not want to do. He did not want to leave Rex in amongst the balls. Rex, who already has the high run in the tournament so far at 53. We wanted that to run a little bit more. Screen referee Fetishin to clean the cue ball. So that didn't run as much as he would have liked. Just ran a bit too far, had to swallow it up and hit the green. But he's got a nice cue ball deep in the bulk area. This is definitely gutsy there for Dave to take that red on. Oh, and he's gifted a red at the top left corner for Rex. Could be a pathway for the black as well. Could maybe come off cushion. No, I decided to come up table. How does he elect to take this brown? Not risking anything in this decider. Just looking at the match between Bobby Baines and Kevin Coué. BBKK going at it. Looks like it's 49-45 for one of the players, but they're in a deciding frame. Oh, Kevin Coué just updated the score and he leads 56-45. Take a quick cut over here. That's us down to this final black here. We'll come back to our featured match in just a moment. It's Kevin Cooey at the table now. 56 apiece in a deciding frame. How many black ball desires have we seen today? Impressive. Does he tie the thin cut into the green pocket? He did. Wasn't there. Oh, and he goes in off. Can you believe it? A loss on an up. We see it all here. So back to our featured game there. What an exciting climax there. Could we be in store for some excitement here on our TV table between Dave Daly and Rex Yu? Little safety exchange here. apologize. It looks like the stream froze a little bit on us. There we're back up to date. Apologize, had to step away a little bit. We're looking like we're going to have a blue ball shootout in one of our groups to decide who's first, second, and third. So we just have to get in touch with our good friend from Oregon, Steve Barry. Hopefully he's not enjoying the nightlife too much as he's out of country and he can get back to the room in due time for a blue ball shootout. So at the conclusion of this match, we might just keep the stream going because we might have some exciting blue ball tiebreakers coming up. Sorry there, Chris. We're just multitasking. We're really skeleton crew here. We just had to get that blue ball tiebreaker sorted out. So I do apologize for any hiccups in our featured match here. Hopefully everything is now back in order. Dialed in. So just 6 points in it, and 59 on the table. I like the effort there by Dave, the cross double with the element of safety. Oh, Dave just missed that blind cut. Well, unfortunately, canted solidly into the blue. Rex not successful there. Give to Dave a good opportunity. Just needs to sneakily slide. I know, is he taking it on into the green pocket? Wow, what a shot there by Dave. That was definitely very tough. Oh, and he just can't find the pink to go in. But the pink has come to his rescue. As we see there that it's blocking the pot. So it looks like at about 7:45 Pacific time, that's when we're going to have that blue ball shootout. There might even be another one as Duncan Banks and John Casella are battling it out. And John Shoring is in the room because he knows that there could be a potential of a three-way tiebreaker. Yeah, he's going for it there. Sure is a tricky cut. I think if he takes this on, it's the only ball he's going to leave on for Rex. The natural pattern's obviously going to take him down table with that pink covering up the top right corner. He won't have to worry about being on the left side of the table of those reds. Looks like he's gearing up for it. That's okay. And they're going to a little tap back and forth here. If a red does get pretty high, there is potential, I think, a little path that could maybe develop into a big pocket. Dave dancing with danger there. Or come close to the pink. Oh boy, are they just missing this pink. Could be on. Tough to tell. Rick's not electing for it. That's what we got there. Yeah, it just doesn't look like it slides past. Just like that pink is just over enough that it blocks a pathway. Well, he's left a red. He's got a few choices. In the top left corner. Dave wants it just a thin snick, but it's got to be careful. Hey, makes a good contact there. I think there might be a pathway for that red by the pink into the pocket, but Rex not wanting to take any wild chances. Always gets tight when we get close to the end. Definitely in a decider. Dave gave it a good run. Just touching the blue ball enough that it's taken away the pot line for this red out in the middle of the table. Looks like Rex is going to take it on. No, he's not. Just, it wasn't there. Getting a couple of reds. It hasn't left anything easy on for Rex. Rex does have this really ultra thin cut. This is kind of a shot to nothing here for Dave, this red. Coming off the angle, I don't think he's going to run into yellow or black. Yeah, he's got the pot. It's just a little unfortunate. Love to be on that pink to just get rid of it and clear up that pocket. But he's got an angle on the green to come back down table. It's time to come back to bulk for Mr. Daly. Oh, that red. It's got a big pocket with that pink. gave it a great effort, but unfortunately it's sitting pretty now. The red, it did rattle in the jaws and just didn't want to drop. So Dave only trailing by 5 points. It's going to take some shot, definitely get back on that red. I think he's got, yeah, up for the snooker. Just try and get behind that blue, and unfortunately he's unsuccessful. Not a bad idea. Sometimes the idea maybe, you know, if you feel like there's some points there that he could have taken. They were tricky, black or blue. Maybe the thin cut on the green, and he could have come back down table. Obviously black and blue would have required some shot to get onto the red. Oh, doesn't want the free ball. Just questioning the ruling there if it's a free ball. Yeah, at the end of the day, it is the referee's call. They can question. And obviously if referee Fetishin can actually display why it was a free ball, but I think cooler heads prevailed. There's some discussion. So attempt number 2 here for Rex. Thanks for the feedback there on Ontario Snooker Tour. Yeah, there seems to be some lag with the broadcast. Successful hit there by Rex on his 3rd attempt. I think Dave could have done a bit better on that save. But the thin cut is not there. It's left a long red for Dave. Dave can't get it. Both struggling a little bit here. The nerves of a deciding frame. But that's really popped out relatively easily for Rex. Needing to use the rest for this shot. Trying to play the snooker, but hasn't got it. We will be having a blue ball shootout at the climax of this frame. We're just waiting for a player to come into the room. But we might still be in this match. It's possible. But it's the last batch of matches today. We'll be coming back on the air tomorrow at 9 a.m. Feel free to check a look at the challenge site. That's challenge.com. 2025 Snooker Canada BC Open. And if you just click on the final stage tab, apologies. Yes, matches will start at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, Pacific time. Ontario Snooker Tours want to know when Snoopy plays. Is that a reference to Charlie Brown? I know he's downtown, or Chaz. Just rattle the jaws. Didn't find it in the bottom of the pocket. Dave is just trying to get the snooker behind the blue. Definitely way too thin to cut this green into its own pocket. He is successful. Ontario Snooker Charlie Brown will be playing at 9 a.m. tomorrow, Pacific time. Oh, this might be a costly miss there by Dave. He is ahead by 5. He's left a long green on. But Rex can't get it. Both players just feeling it. brown is going to be the important ball in this frame. As it stands right now, high value colors, blue, pink, and black, are out in the open. And Dave did have the snooker there. So is Rex able to get out of it? He can. He's created some distance. Back and forth the safety battles go. Just 5 points in at 25 on the table. He's just come and take a look to see if he's got the snooker. I don't think he did. What a shot this is. Oh my lord. Great cross double. Played that with element of safety. So just trying to lay the snooker is Rex. To tell if he's got it. Oh, he didn't get it. Dave made a valiant effort to pot that brown. He's got the blue. Needs to pull up just a bit. He's okay. Big pressure shots here. Just got to trust your technique. All Rex needs is blue and pink. And Dave would need blue and pink as well. So Black's kind of have the question, unless one player gets pink, another player gets blue. He's got that. He's put himself in an all right position. Just a little awkward bridging. He's going to have to straddle it with his bridge hand, this cushion. But this pink doesn't need to do really anything with it for frame and match. Oh, and it's there. What a battle there. All the way down to the final pink. Rex Hugh, he's going to win the group, but Dave Daly is still alive. He'll be in the first round of the knockout phase tomorrow. That's going to start at 9 a.m. Tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific time. We'll be back here with day 3. But hold your horses, everybody. Just stand by. We are going to have a black ball shootout here when Stephen Barry gets into the room. That should be in about 15 minutes time, so that is your cue to get a cool drink, something warm to eat, and we'll be right back.
Test. 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 Can you hear me?
Broccoli.
That's better.
That
Can
does
you hear
sound
me
better.
okay?
Yeah, much better.
Okay. It's a little loud, eh?
Not too bad. I don't know if I am.
How about that?
That works fine, yeah. You're soft
Okay.
as a gentle giant.
Soft as a gentle giant.
And to see if Dave wants to do the referee the honors.
Mm-hmm.
Where's your, do you have
Dave
the piece
Daly?
of paper, your speech?
It's just right on the top there. It just says, congratulations for making the top 3. We're doing this contest to see who gets the bye.
Okay.
We're going to do 3 flips until we get, and you'll need to get 3 coins. That's where I was going next.
Mm-hmm.
And then do your flip off, and then each person will shoot in turn until somebody misses and is eliminated, and then the final 2 will shoot until somebody's eliminated.
Because the first flip, if they all flip and the odd man out,
The first one's the odd man out is the third.
so odd man out stays out.
Mm-hmm.
If there's 2 heads, the 2 heads go.
Yeah, and then they win. Whoever wins that becomes 1, 2, and the guy that was out.
Hold on, for the flipping.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 guys, they flip, and they both get a head.
No. They all flip at the same time. They get
Sure.
3. The 2 that match win.
And they go in and play.
No, this is just for the flip. So that establishes third flip. So you've got the third person shooting,
Okay.
and then the 2 that matched flip to make first and second shooting. This gives
Okay.
you the shooting order 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
and then they go in and do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
It's entirely up to you. I can do it if you want to do it.
Okay.
Would you prefer? You're okay.
That's fine, yeah.
Okay. Okay, keep in mind your mic is not live right now, nor is mine.
Okay.
Like it's not going out into the stream.
Perfect.
So you
Get some
can
coins.
kind of do whatever you need to do, and I'll let you know when I'm going to turn the mic on. Kind of weird being able to walk around and talk to each other. It's a little freaky, I gotta say.
Should I walk over to those fools over there and they can just hear you venting away? Oh no, they're not here anymore. They stormed off. Dave, you want a ref? You want to be in charge? Just respawn in the blue and stuff like that?
Is it the first one is already best of 5 or what?
The which?
The knockout one?
The 2-3, the first round in the knockout, the 2 threes is a best of 3, and then the 1 versus the winner of those 2 is the best of 5.
So,
Pardon? I believe he just got off the train and he's walking in. Hopefully get here soon. I'm a bit hungry.
oh, they left already.
Well, he left because he didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah, just like if I lose, we will have a really high as well.
Correct, yes. And we're back here live at the 2025 BC Open Snooker Championship. We got an exciting blue ball tiebreaker to discern the seedings in one of our groups between Steve Barry, Bobby Baines, and Kevin Cooey. Sending it over to Lance Bromlin at the table. Take it over, Lance.
Thanks, Dave. Just to make it clear, Mr. Daly, Dave Daly is going to do our referee work and spotting balls and so forth. I'm just going to provide some instructions to our three participants. Congratulations, all three of you, for making through your group and into the top three. We now need to figure out 1, 2, 3. First place is a bye tomorrow until the second round. Second and third will play at the first round to figure out who plays the third. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to flip coins, all three at the same time. I'll ask that you flip it onto your hand, please, so we don't bang up the table. And at that point, the odd man out, one odd man out, will sit for third. The matching pair will flip again, and winner heads or tails will get the first place. That will set our rotation, 1, 2, 3, on who shoots. As far as the shooting goes, you'll shoot from anywhere in the D at the blue ball. It has to go in the top pocket you're shooting for only. It cannot go up and down the table. It cannot carry them off, and the bottom 4 pockets don't count. So just those top 2. Is there any questions? Okay, I'll guess on 1, 2, 3, and we'll flip and see who matches. 1, 2, 3. Again? No, go ahead again, Bobby. Just Bobby. Oh, you flip yours again then. What do we got? Heads? Tails? Is that a tail?
That's the tail, yeah. That's heads.
Yeah, you're right.
Tails and what?
2 heads and a tails.
Sorry.
So the tail is third. And you guys go ahead and flip.
Again?
Bobby, you call it.
Let's call this
Tails.
tails it is.
Okay. I decide to play first or second?
No.
Yes.
Oh.
If
yeah,
you win the
who
flip,
shoots
you can
first?
I can
decide.
flip?
Yep.
Okay. You play first.
Sorry.
You shoot first?
I will.
Whoever wins the toss shoots first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So you shoot first, I'll shoot second, you shoot third.
that's exactly right.
What drama on the coin toss we have there. So, the order has been made. And we'll see who the
Anywhere in
last
the
man
D.
is standing.
Dave, you're up. You're spotting balls for us.
Bobby Baines, first attempt.
Oh, right in the heart.
He is
With
quite
pace.
he's quite a proficient long potter, so I feel the advantage might be towards him. So our friend from the Portland, Oregon area, Steve Barry, coming to the table for his attempt.
And that is a miss. Now Kevin's turn.
Now if Kevin makes this will put Steve in third place, and then Kevin and Bobby will battle for the first place position.
Correct. It does not. So Bobby is in first place, and now we actually don't need to battle for second and third at all because they play each other. So there's no advantage or disadvantage to continuing. Unless you wanted to, you can, but we don't need to know who's second and third. It's entirely up to you. It doesn't matter because you guys play each other. Yeah. So if you want to continue, the audience would love it.
Each other for that third spot right now.
It really doesn't matter.
Tomorrow, you play.
Yeah.
Tomorrow you're going to play each other for the last 16.
Yeah, so the rest of the
I
blue
see.
ball doesn't matter, but if you want to continue, it sounds like your opponent does. He'd like to see who won.
Yeah, I just travelled 30 miles in 16 minutes. So.
Oh yes, now they're playing, I guess, a little bit for pride. Who's the second and third seed? But is it Lance accurately announced that it doesn't make any sense here because they both will be battling, but maybe a little shtick for the overnight to say I beat you and blew off the spot.
Ooh, close. Kevin's turn.
Interesting. A lot of them are hitting it with pace. Sometimes maybe you could just roll it close. Give the pocket every chance.
Yeah, it's too bad Kevin chose to leave the room and didn't really realize that there could be a three-way tie and has had to travel back some distance and is a bit weary from his travels. So,
Well, good thing he didn't go all the way back home to Portland.
yeah, no doubt. Oh, he's going for the soft shot. Oh,
And he's got it.
There we go.
He must have been listening to the broadcast. All right. Kevin to keep us going into the evening. Soft. Is it there? Oh, it's not.
There you go.
All right. Well, Steve Barry will be second place and Kevin Cooey will be third. We are going to say goodnight from the 2025 BC Open Snooker Championship here at Top 147. Come back and see us tomorrow at 9 a.m. when the action starts. Thanks for a great day, everybody. It's David Burney saying good night, everyone.